Hey folks, Kevin Brandon here, and I'm out here today with Ken Robledo.
Yes, correct.
With the Filmore Fish Hatchery. He's the manager here, and he's going to give us a tour around the Filmore Fish Hatchery and show you all the really cool things they have to do out here. Thanks a lot, Ken.
Welcome.
So you want to take a walk around and show us all the cool stuff?
Sure. Real quick, I'd just like to point out that we are a state fish hatchery, part of California Department of Fish and Game. We are a trout production trout hatchery, meaning we receive our fish in an egg stage, raise them for 1 year, and then plant them or stock them in local waters, public waters that is, for recreational purposes. That's our whole intent, is for the recreation for the angler. We are one of 22 hatcheries in the state of California. We have 8 salmon hatcheries and 14 trout hatcheries. We handle Southern California, primarily Los Angeles County, Ventura, and a little bit of Orange County, but pretty much Southern California in conjunction or affiliation with Mojave River Hatchery, which is out in Victorville, who also handles Southern California, but more so towards Riverside, San Bernardino, San Diego areas. So, but I'd like to welcome you, and we'll start our little tour here and go from here.
Let's go. This is where the trout starts to grow, at the Filmore Fish Hatchery. These magnificent fish get ready to become game fish. The small fry start out here in these small bins from an egg state.
It's a screened insert. Put the eggs away here. We put them away at 20 ounces of eggs in each individual tray, and it's a sealed unit pretty much. Closes on up, sits in the water, constant flow, and this way when the eggs hatch, which on average they hatch within a week's time, they'll remain in the tray, this incubator tray, approximately 10 days to 14 days. They're born with a sack of food, nature's way. It takes about 10 days to absorb that sack. So they'll be in this incubator tray for approximately 2 weeks. At that point, we'll transfer them either into our deep tanks behind you here. Water supply flowing through this, what we call a deep tank. We can raise them here or back outside in the concrete ponds or raceways. And it takes 1 year to raise these fry, as we call them, alevins or fry, 1 year to reach a half-pound desired size. That's what we strive for, is producing a half-pound fish to stock in the local lakes and streams for the angler. So with that goes all the fish culture, which is all part of the process, from inventories and various sizes of fish feed and the growth of and movement of from one pond into another as they outgrow. The whole fish culture process goes into that time frame of 1 year to reach that goal.
So Ken, when you show up here at the fish hatchery, you just show up, park in the parking lot, and come in and just take a look? Primarily
it's self-guided. Just walk the pond areas, designated areas, and we also offer a gumball machine, basically with fish food. For a dime, you get a small handful, and you can actually feed the fish. Kids enjoy it. All families, pretty much, we have a high following, generation after generation that come to the hatchery. We've been here since 1942. It's a good pastime.
With all the birds and wildlife trying to get in at the trout, big gates and nets are put up to keep them out. A small staff of workers and volunteers are here helping to keep the Filmore Fish Hatchery running. There are screens put in to separate the big fish from the little fish, as the larger trout actually eat the smaller trout. When it's time to take the trout to be stocked in local lakes, they get loaded in a truck for transport. But first, they have to take a quick swim in a purple solution to prevent diseases and parasites. Well, Ken, it's been a lot of fun. I learned a lot of stuff out here today. I do a lot of saltwater fishing, so to get out here and do the freshwater thing was a treat. Looks like it's a lot of work out here you guys got going, so I think it's awesome that, you know, the fishing game allows this kind of program, so that way fishermen like me and the other roll anglers out there that fish the freshwater once in a while know that it all starts right here and how important this is to the fishermen.
Well, appreciate you all coming out, and hope we gave you good information. And kind of a follow-up is also we have 22 hatcheries in the state of California. We're the most southerly, Ventura and Mojave, but we're as far north as Eureka. It's called the Mad River Hatchery, and then there's the Iron Gate Hatchery just south of the Oregon border near Holbrook, and we're all a big team, and basically our purpose is to provide recreational opportunities for the angling opportunities for the fishermen of California.
So, for you real anglers. Thanks a lot, Ken.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.